Howdy artists, and welcome to Art at Home. I'm Miss Stone, and I'm going to be teaching you how to create a color pop. You'll see that you have a pattern here that continues towards the bottom, but this one is flat on top and the bottom is 3D. Dun dun dun. I love the way it looks. It's kind of like water splashing out. So, to create this, you're going to need construction paper, scissors, glue, a ruler, and some type of base, whether foam board or canvas. I like the foam board here because it's easy for me to put on the wall, plus I can do that. Are you ready to create a masterpiece? Let's go. So to create your color pop, you're going to need 7 colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, as well as something to glue it on. This is a canvas here. However, you can use foam board as well. Let's begin. I put all of my sheets of paper in order in which I want them to be seen. Then I'm going to fold them in half. Cut each piece of paper along that line that you folded. You can cut them individually or put a few together and then cut them in half. I'm putting them back together after I cut them and trying to remember the order that I want them to be seen. Alright, now I have all of my colors cut in half and put together. So it should be 2 of each color. So I have 14 sheets now. 2 times 7 is 14. Alright, so if red is going to be my outer color, it's going to be the largest shape. Now, when you decide to cut out your shape, you want to make sure that you keep this whole bottom area flat, and then you gradually work up from there. Once you've gone up about ½ an inch, you're free to do whatever you want with your shape. Remember that your shape is going to have to get smaller and smaller and smaller each color that you choose. So you want to start off big and using up most of your paper. So I'm going to mark 1/2 an inch lightly, so I can erase it if I need to, where I know I need to keep my line straight. So I'm coming from the bottom, keeping my sheets of paper together, going past that line. Then I'm able to wiggle my shape however I want. I can do a funny shape and back. Notice that all of this area is pretty straight up past that line, or up to that line. Okay, now I have my shape. These pieces can go here for now. Go to the next piece, the next color. You want to trace this shape on to that color. Okay. Then you're gonna cut inside that shape. Make it smaller than the first color. But keep the shape. So if there's a curve there, keep the same curve, just to make it smaller. Don't change your shape. Okay, put that on top of the other color, and it should fit in nice so you can actually see the first color border around your second color. That's good. Okay, now get that second color, put it on your third color. Do the same thing you did last time and trace. Great, now cut. Pretty cool, huh? I know. All right, smooth this extra paper over. Next to the fourth color. Now what do we do? Do you remember? Right, so we get the third color, place it on top. Cutting smaller than the shape. Looking good. All right, color number 5. Now I can't see very well with this dark colored paper, so I'm going to use a yellow colored pencil. I can use white as well, so that way I can see the lines. How's that? And then the last color. Now I know this shape is going to be very small and I really like to save my paper. So I'm going to put this one on the edge over here. That way I have a lot of leftover paper that I can use for a different assignment. Trace. Now, isn't that beautiful? Okay. Now, you're going to have to separate them. You're going to have 2 stacks that look exactly the same. But you want one to match from the bottom. Okay, now I have two. This is how my artwork is going to look. Fantastic. So I need to get either my canvas or my foam board and see how I want it to be placed on top of the foam board. I'm gonna use black. This one's white and it looks really great, but I really wanna see how the black looks with the colors. I like black with color. Now be in mind, a little of this will not show, a part that we're going to fold, about ½ inch worth. So, when you're placing it and visualizing how you want it to look, think of ½ inch missing. That's good. Okay, I'm going to place all of these pieces to the side so I don't mess them up. Then I'll select all of these 6 layers, leaving that first layer. I want to mark where the line is, so that way I don't forget it. I'll use the yellow colored pencil so I can see again. While you're working, since this is such an easy project, feel free to dance. Okay, flip it over, place it on the line, flatten it out. That looks great. Make sure they are completely even at the bottom. And last but not least, beautiful. Now, these pieces are going to be glued together, but not the whole piece, just the ends, about ½ inch. Can't remember where ½ inch is? Use your ruler. That's why we have tools, because they're helpful. Where's my pencil? There you are. Okay, so I'm gonna mark for ½ inches going across. So I know where I need to fold. So I'm gonna glue down just that area that's ½ inch. Let's make the line go all the way across. Okay. Now I don't want to get glue on my foam board. Then it's just gonna mess up my artwork. So I'll use this as underlay paper. Yeah. Line it up. Next color. Line it up in center. Line it up and center. Now, I'm going to find that 1/2 inch line and fold this entire piece on that line. If you need to wait for your construction paper to dry, you can do that. But I'm just going to keep folding and keep folding so I know it's nice and put together. Also, it's getting glue on my fingers, which is great, because then I can go like this. And just rub it off. I can clean my hands later. If my fingers are dirty, I know I'm working. All right. You're going to be applying, I'll move the underlay paper, applying this piece to the other piece, kind of matching it up along that line. The issue is, you want to make sure that you glue it nicely so none of the glue comes out. So you can use your tacky glue because it's nice and strong. However, you want to make sure that none of your glue is coming out. We want good craftsmanship, which means we don't have any glue showing or any pencil lines. So, I'll put this back, and I'm going to use the disappearing purple. But I'm going to put it on really thick. And then all of the excess glue that caked up on the top right here, just gonna smooth it out. Okay, that's good enough. Then make the line even. See how it's just on the same line. And you want to keep pressing on this. Make sure it's nice, smooth, put together. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Then you can pull your pieces down, and it will pop. Now, you can control the way this looks. If you wanted to kind of curve down, you can just roll your paper. Then now give it a curve. And you can use a paper towel to do it, or your finger. Fingers are great. And there you go. You have your color pop.